What's up, everybody? This is Jason, Zombie Collector, and I received this care package today from, actually a few days ago, from New York YanksFan7, future YouTube Hall of Famer. And he might win the prize for fastest care package ever. He had told me, he sent me an email, he's like very mysterious. He's a man of mystery, kind of like Austin Powers. And he has an amazing channel, so if you've not checked out his channel, you should definitely go check him out. If you don't like my channel, you're almost for sure going to like his channel, because he deals mostly in high-end cards, graded cards, PSA, vintage, modern. It's a cornucopia, if you will, of awesomeness. Somehow he's a YouTube acquaintance, friend, brother in arms. And he's been great. He's been around my channel for at least a couple years. It's kind of funny. He's a very secretive, so maybe he's like a James Bond type, guy out there in the world, in the real world. But he reached out to me and said, "Hey, I've been watching your live streams," and what I was getting ready to say was that he doesn't really comment on my actual videos. He almost always is in my live stream. So I mean, I could go at 2 o'clock in the morning, I can go at 9 o'clock in the morning, I can go at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I can go at 8 o'clock in the evening. It doesn't matter, YanksFan7's on. So he's almost like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" And it's amazing. Like, it's like clockwork, he's always there, so it's awesome. But he sent me a care package and said, "Hey," or he sent me an email and said, "Hey, I want to send you out some stuff. You've been mentioning a few cards. I don't want them. Their cards I already have graded at a much higher level. Most of the cards are ungraded. I think he sent me one card graded from like an off-brand grading company. And that's all I know. But and then he sent me a bunch of other stuff, which I haven't even opened. I just opened up the box. I haven't even opened this up, so I don't even know exactly what I'm getting myself into. But knowing him is going to be classy with a capital C. And but he said, "Hey, can I get your address?" Sure. And I'm not even kidding you. Like, the next day, it was at my house. I don't know. I think I said this in somewhere else, but it was like he put it in a cannon and shot it over to my house from, I believe he's on the East Coast. I don't even want to say where he's from, because if he's that secretive about his name, he probably don't want to know what he don't want people to know what state he lives in. But over on the East Coast, and here it is at my house. So that happened like on a Wednesday or a Thursday, and I got it Friday. So it was like crazy. So let's open this up, get in there to it. All right. Wow. Wow. Just the top. Or as they like to say, just the tip. So the first one is, I'm going to show the card that I knew that was coming. So I'm very appreciative and super grateful. But he had told me, "Hey, I got something I can send you that you'll like for your personal collection." And it is, it looks like it's from the sex grading company, CEX. It is a 1984 Don Mattingly Topps. I almost had to think about it. I'm like, hold on, wait. Because I had an O-Peachy. But this is an 8.5. And, he told me, it's, the grade is probably the grade is. It's correct. I didn't really look it over, as you could tell, just open it up. But I do not have this card graded in a Topps. I had the 6 I got on the O-Peachy, which was a little bit disappointing. Of all the cards I sent in on my very first submission, the Don Mattingly O-Peachy was the graded the lowest. Everything else was 9s and 8s, I think, which were 80s and 90s cards, which was fine, actually. But the one card I got back was a 6. So this is awesome. He said you could crack it out and resubmit the PSA, whatever I want to do. And I might do that just because I want it graded on PSA holder, possibly, because I think I had some of this to be ready to be sent out. Now, maybe I already sent one in, but I'm sure it's not going to get 8.5. So, and who knows what I'll get on this. But so, thank you very much for this. And everything else, I have no idea. So, let's get into it. Wow. Next up is a 1984 Tony Gwynn. I did not have this card. Don Russ. Super, super nice. I think, he said all of them have like maybe some, they're not perfect. They're not Gem Mint 10s. This one is off-centered left to right, as you can see. And I'm always saying that because he's told me that. I'm not trying to be like picky, because these probably aren't going to go be sent to be graded. I don't have this card. I do not have the Tony Gwynn 84 Don Russ. I don't have a 1984 Donruss Wade Boggs. That is awesome. Super, super awesome, dude. Thank you so much, dude. That is awesome, man. I do not have this card. As you all know, 84 Donruss is pretty hard to come by. You know, and now with the way the interwebs are blowing up with the, you know, everything's super expensive. 84 Donruss packs or boxes, and even these cards are going to be near impossible to get. All right, next up is 85 Donruss. I'm sorry, I was saying 84, but this is 85 Donruss Dwight Gooden Doc. I think this is his rookie card. Is that right? Is this 85? No, 84 is his rookie, I think. So that is also from Donruss. 85 did not have this. That is awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, dude. Roger Clemens, seriously, the Rocket. This looks pretty good. Maybe a little soft corner on the top left, and on the bottom left there's a little bit of paper loss, or like, you know, the borders a little bit, you know, show some white. But dude, I'm blown away right now. I mean, thank you so much, Yanks fan. Next up is Kirby Puckett 85 Donruss. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. So many Hall of Famers and superstars. Man, dude, this is awesome, man. Thank you so much. And then 85 Donruss, Diamond King of Mattingly, which I think I have, but I don't have one this clean. This one looks really good. I have one with, you know, with the black border showing some white in it, so it's a little bit of paper loss, or whatever's the right terminology for that. But I might send all these to get graded, dude. I mean, I know that you had told me yourself, because you're like the card whisperer, the PSA card whisperer. You had already told me that most of them are not going to get grade at at 10s, but I mean, if I get it back at 8s, I mean, if I get a 9, 8.5, I mean, that's awesome, a PSA grade for these cards. And last but certainly not least is a 1985 Topps Roger the Rocket Clemens, who I've heard that him and Barry Bonds are probably not going to get into the Hall of Fame this year based on current trajectory in the voting, and neither is Curt Schilling. So Curt Schilling is not getting in because his politics are keeping him out, which is ridiculous. Clemens and Bonds aren't going to get in still because of their dabbling in the world of steroids and PEDs, PTSDs, one of those things. But yeah, so you got Roger Clemens here, man. So it's NYYanksFan7. NYYanksFan7. Well, most people just call him YanksFan7. Check his channel out. I am subscribed to him, so if you go to my channel, you can find him through that. But if you just type in NYYanksFan7, you'll find him. It's an awesome channel. He puts up a video like once a week, once every week and a half, I feel like. A lot of times it's Friday night. He'll do some Friday night filth and show 70s card, like tabletops. He'll do like tabletops. He did 70s not too long ago, like all his 70s cards from the 2020, I think, pickups from the 70s. He'll show rookie cards. He did a video not too long ago, I think just a couple days ago, where he showed his one time he got into his investor flipping mode or investing mode that and which he hasn't done since. He said he kind of hashtag walk away from that, but he had about a year or so, I guess, and he was really into it. And then he talked about what he spent on the card, and then what the card is currently worth now with some of these guys that are either making it and starting to take off, or ones that the wheels are falling off. He's one of the few channels that is a high-end channel who deals in high-end cards, who doesn't mind. I said this 100 times, I'll always say it because it's so cool that he does this. He's one of the few channels that talks about the losses he takes, and some of the ones that he takes, and some of the hits he takes. A lot of people don't want to talk about that. They just want to talk about their successes and all the stuff that's really cool, and everybody gets excited. They don't talk about the underbelly, the dark, seedy, roads and alleyways that this hobby can get you in. And YanksFan7 is a big into that. He's like, hey, spend $300 on this car right now. This car's $80 or whatever. He does that. But he doesn't seem like he has more wins than losses, which is cool. But I think it's probably the idea situation. So NYYanksFan7, New York Yankees fan 7, YanksFan7. Pick your poison. The care package is absolutely amazing. So much Hall of Fame fire, superstar fire, Great cards from the 85 and 84. I'm so grateful, dude. Thank you for thinking of me like this. I am completely humbled, man. Thank you so much. I had no idea. All he said was I got a Don Malley rookie card graded. I know at first it came over with the Sex Grading Company, Certified Express. Who would think that's a good idea? I don't know. Who thinks that CEX would be a good idea to name it your card company? And the way it's spelt, if you look at it, the way it looks up there in that corner, I mean, it almost looks like it could be an S. I think somebody needed to have a conversation with management before they went forward with that decision. So, guys, anyways, with that being said, thanks again, YanksFan7, brother. Means a lot. I would say I hit you back, but I think that you would just take the cards I send you and, like, you know, give them to your dog to play with or something. So, until next time, guys, peace.